Okay, people. I just wanted to speak out a little bit again, just kind of express my opinion on this so-called TikTok ban that's supposed to be coming up. I don't know if it's going to happen, but we all know the main reason why it happens. We all know the main reason why media, whether it's mainstream or social, whatever, want us to shut our mouths. And we all know that reason is 4 years ago, or actually maybe almost 5 years ago now, there were a lot of people who weren't going to work because of the thing that happened in 2020. There were a lot of people that weren't going to school. There were a lot of people who actually was afraid to come outside. But it also caused a lot of people to start to see that the math is not mathing, or things aren't adding up, or things that's being said with the MSM, or but yeah, I would say more so with the MSM, it's not true. And it started causing people to actually dig. Have you ever been looking for a certain shirt or a pair of socks, and maybe you find one mate to the sock, and then you have this basket of clothes that you continuously dig in to try to find the other mate to a match to that sock, and you're just digging until you find. That's kind of the way people were doing in 2020. They started digging for more information. And the more people would dig, the more information they would find. And the more information we would find, the more it made us distrust MSM. It also made us distrust Big Brother. And the main reason they want a certain social media platform banned is because of that. People started digging, and when they found something that was mind-boggling or eye-popping or eyebrow-raising, they would post it on social media, pretty much on all platforms. But for the most part, honestly, it was on that social media platform that's going to be supposedly banned in just a little while here. That's the main reason. I'm going to tell you this. I'm not saying I trust everyone that's associated with, that's associated with this upcoming banned social media platform. I'm not saying I trust their leadership or anything like that, because there are some things were on there that really shouldn't have been. But for the most part, that's not the reason. They don't want certain things, whether what happened 4 years ago, 40 years ago, 70 years ago, to come out. I would be shocked if more people didn't learn about history in this country on social media, the true history in this country on social media, than actual school, whether it's high school, middle school, high school, college, whatever. Like, it's at the point now that, and I'm not anti-school or anti-degree or anything like that, but it's at the point now where you don't need to go to school. I mean, I always promote education to a certain extent, but you don't need to go to school to learn true history in this country. As a matter of fact, I would say your best bet is to read books on your own and find out. The way I would say do it is, whatever is being taught or promoted in school or on MSM, go dig more, dig deeper. That's the one thing is when I was going to school back in the day and, 80s kid, 90s teenager, I had teachers that would always tell me, don't rely on what you're taught in school for truth. Go find it your own self. Go to a library, not the school library, but go to another library and read books. Find out the truth for yourself. I don't know if kids are being taught that in school now. They're really basically taught to basically whatever the teacher says is correct. Whatever the teacher says is gold. Whatever the professor says is gold. Roll with that. Or they'll tell you what books to go and read because they know the books that they're sending you to go read is the books that will pretty much agree with what they're saying. But long story short, that is the reason we all know that a certain social media platform is being banned. Has nothing to do with inappropriate things on the app, even though there are some. I think the second reason is, if you really look closely, there are a lot of people's lives have been changed financially from this app. Like, people have been making tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars on this app. Me personally, just my opinion, Big Brother, one of the fears, the biggest fears of Big Brother is a person or people that don't have to count on Big Brother. When you get to a certain tax bracket or have a certain level of income where you don't have to depend on Big Brother as much, that's not good for them. So it's like they see that they're trying to kill two birds with one stone. They're trying to eliminate any so-called secrets that may come out concerning Big Brother and things that are passed in this country. But they also, in a way, they're eliminating a lot of people's income. And if you suppress secrets, knowledge, and you take away someone's income, well, it probably makes them feel like they're winning. That's what they want. So I would say to you all out there is, if you're on that platform and that's your income, and if it does get banned, you should have already started finding another way or another source of income. You always got to have many sources of income. You have the one or two things that you're great at, that you're called to do, that you're passionate about. But then you have some other things, secondary things, that brings in income also. That's why, to stay on top of your game, always have many sources of income. Many. I would say 5 to 7 sources. If you can do more, do more. But I would say 5 to 7 sources. But they're trying to kill, or two birds with one stone. And if they take away those two things, it means that the average citizen will have to be dependent upon Big Brother again, which is what they want. And also, certain things that's in the dark won't come to the light. That's why. And is it a coincidence that it's happening right before a certain inauguration? I don't know. What do you all think? I do find it strange that they're doing it right then. Maybe they don't want the inauguration, people talking about it. I don't know. Maybe they think something's going to happen at the inauguration that they don't want people to talk about. I don't know. We'll just have to see. But what do y'all think about that? What is your opinion on the alleged ban of a certain social media platform? Leave your comments down below. let me know. I'm seriously interested in knowing what y'all have to think about that. And as always, get ready, stay ready. God bless.